Go.
The river corridor is the width around the river, including
the stream bed, which is the bottom of the river, and the stream channel, which the water is currently running through, and the floodplain, which where the water goes up to when there's a flood. The abandoned meander, which is a meander that has been abandoned. A cut bank, which is the outside of a meander. And riparian zone, which is a vegetated area with plants aside the river.
Harrison? What's your part?
Point bar, which is the inside of a meander that usually has low velocity.
Stream. The stream corridor involves things such as...
Okay, so this is the abandoned meander. You can tell because the undercut root's way over there. So it must have went over here, the cut bank being on the outside. And I'm standing probably on where it was in the point bar because it's really fine sediment.
Walter?
So I'm standing here on the floodplain. During a flood, some of the water may overflow things and like spill out over there or something, maybe even into the abandoned meander. And that actually reduces some erosion. So it's less erosion around here, and just the water spreads out everywhere. Floodplain.
Great.
Bye.
So the riparian zone, and it's the vegetated areas aside the river, and with like trees and plants, and it can prevent river erosion on the side of the bank.
The vegetated area where there's trees and other plants that feed both land and water animals, seeds for land animals, and cover.
Right now, I'm standing on a point bar, the inside of the meander where the velocity is low, and it's on the opposite side of the hallway.
At the stream table, we learned all scientific vocabulary words to describe river features.
A point bar is the opposite side of the cut bank, and is where all the sediment ends up, and is on the inside bend of the meander.
A bank is the area beside the river where the water flows.
The bank is the land along the river. Erosion is a natural process that happens as the water moves against the bank.
A cut bank is where the outside of the meander hits the outside of the bank, and it erodes because the outside of the river, rather than the inside, has a faster water velocity than the inside does.
Meanders form as water goes around obstructions in the riverbed. Meanders form because they keep the water from going too fast. If they are not there, the water would be too destructive. Meanders make the river longer and less steep.
The stream bed is the bottom of the river that has all the sediment in the rocks that gets carried downriver to the stream, the mouth of the river.
The mouth of the river is where a smaller river flows into a larger body of water. And right now the Beaver Brook flows into the Mill Brook.
A floodplain is the area beside the river that helps slow the river down during a flood.
River corridors can remain mostly stable over time if humans allow space for the river to meander in its natural floodplain.
A way to improve floodplain protection upstream, the village using conservation easement grants. What we did is we put vegetation, so if when the stream comes down, they won't fall in the river. They'll just mostly stay where they are.
The stream channel is where the water is flowing right this second.
At the stream table, we learned that the stream channel is constantly changing as meanders erode along the cut bank and move downstream.
What a meander is it's a curve in the river that is formed by itself. It forms itself because a river wants to meander. And if a river doesn't have a meander and it's just perfectly straight, it's unhealthy because it picks up a lot of sediment and brings it down, which isn't really that good for a river. And it can also be formed in a valley that's already curved, or it can meander itself.
The stream bed is the bottom of the river where all the sediments and the rocks lay.
Right behind me is a point bar. And the way that you can find a point bar, it is the inside of a meander. So if you look at this big cluster of rock on this side, there is a point bar.
The vegetated area along the bank prevents flooding and erosion.
Is called?
Riparian area.
River erosion is when water takes out sediments from any part of the riverbank.
Can you point to it?
Riprap are rocks that tightly fit together against the bank to prevent erosion.
Perfect.
A lot of erosion going on right here, and some of the riprap is falling in.
So if you had, what would you do differently instead of the riprap?
Put more vegetation, I think. Yeah.
So then it looked like you would, along your whole channel, or you would put vegetation.
Yeah.
An armored bank is basically a bank with riprap on the side. And most of the time it's temporary because when a flood comes along, it only washes the rocks into the river.
Three main types of erosion. Lateral erosion, making the banks wider. Sometimes floods can do this. Down cutting, where the stream gets deeper and deeper and deepens the valley, makes it steeper. And headward erosion, where let's say there's a waterfall and due to hydraulic action it migrates upstream. So erosion, if you try and armor both banks, generally it'll become straight again. Some people try and contain a river so it does not damage property. But when it meanders, it is causing erosion to the sediments.
Armored banks are banks with riprap or cement walls to keep erosion from happening. They can cause faster water velocity downstream.
A culvert is a plastic or metal tube that carries water underground to a river.
A culvert. A culvert is a big plastic or metal pipe under a ground or a road to let water from another place to another place, usually to a river. And that's a culvert.
Go.
A runoff is pollution or waste from what comes out of the culvert from the street or a parking lot and comes out of the field like manure or oil.
The stream corridor is what lands around the river, including all the abandoned meanders. These homes over here and the firehouse are in danger because they are in the river corridor and could be caught by the river at some time.
We can protect the river corridors by preventing any new building in the floodplain.
The stream corridor includes meanders, abandoned meanders,
And?
The stream bed,
Owen?
The point bar,
the stream channel,